my village in Nepal, it's in 14,000 feet. It's one of the most beautiful places that I've ever lived because it's so up high in the mountains. You see the clouds right below you, but it is raw, rugged, because it's, I guess, untainted from a lot of like exposure with the cities. So lifestyle is really different. People live really differently still there. So it is really pretty though. So back in the 70s, a missionary from Finland like came to my village, which is really hard to even get there right now, and actually sowed the seed of the gospel. And it worked because my dad is the second oldest Christian from our tribe, and I was really like blessed to be born in a Christian household. But when I was around 7, there was an outbreak of civil war in Nepal, and it pushed us to the side because we're like Christian minority, we're already really outnumbered. So during that transition of life, they burned down our church building, and a lot of things happened, and persecution was kind of like we're common. So we ran away for our life, for better school, for better lifestyle, everything to the city. And that's where I moved to Kathmandu. So Kathmandu is the capital city of Nepal, and it's really different from the village because from the village you know everyone, every families and stuff, and all of a sudden you're in the crowds of millions of people. And as a kid, and then like my parents had to put me in an orphanage home because there was literally no options for them, and that was the best thing they could do. So growing up in the orphanage home was a lot of adjustment. You are like living with other children and you're trying to like grow together. And even as a young kid, I questioned a lot of things about my faith. I always used to think that God was for us, like, for the Christians, the good, as a kid, like the good people, like that, And I struggled with my faith as a kid. But one thing I realized growing up, getting older and, spending time more on the scripture and stuff, I realized that someone actually that I don't even know sowed this seed of blessing in my life, where I had the privilege to grow up in an orphanage home, actually go to good school, have food. Someone sowed that seed, so to realize that was really huge life-changing moment for me, because I couldn't take things for granted anymore, because somebody is doing a kingdom work somewhere in a different country, different parts of the world, and I'm getting the blessing to like kind of like walk on that. So for the next 10-15 years I just grew up in the orphanage home, and during that time period, your faith was like up and down because you're growing up, you're trying to like get closer with God. And along that journey I got really interested in like film and photo and all those things. But somewhere along the line, there was this missionary group that came to Nepal, and I had a short interaction. And this guy, he told me about a film school in Virginia, and I'm confused because I'm like, I don't even know where Virginia is. I'm from Nepal. But anyway, long story short, what happened is he really like sowed a seed of hope and faith that what God has in store for my dreams could actually come true. As believers, we have the responsibility to sow the seed. We can be the hand and feet of Jesus. And it can be a small or big seed. We don't know the impact until we sow.